What's up, fam? What's going on, YouTube? Happy Friday, y'all. Hope everybody having a blessed day. As y'all see, we got Family TV on the screen. We back with another one. And for this one, it's talking about two Memphis rappers getting into it at a casino, leading to someone getting killed. I think I'm not too sure, but we gonna get into it. So y'all make sure y'all got y'all grab a leaf. Make sure I got that in the video, whatever. And we finna check this video out. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all rock with me, man, share the channel. Other than that, let's get to it.
Nobody wins when the family feels. When the doctor told me I had a heart.
Damn, so who got in this motherfucker, bro? Who got in this bitch, fool?
Slam, man. Really, the youngest child, man, the one and only.
Hey, I ain't
The
gonna lie
one,
to you.
man.
This is goddamn one of them ones I ain't gonna lie, I might be scared of, cuz.
Hell nah.
I might be scared of.
Overly
We gonna see,
cool,
we gonna test
man.
it. We gonna test his
Overly
skill
cool,
today.
man.
Who's my favorite boy? Okay, hoop it and fucking hoop.
I just ran to Trey Deals at the casino, spits cold in his face, and my nigga just smacked the shit out of him. On God, am I lying?
You could have said anything in the world, boy. You could have said you smacked me, hit me, but spit on my nigga. Grant, you ain't spit nowhere near me, young nigga. You spit on the ground, young nigga. And I walked up on you, big 30, all y'all. By myself, dolo, me.
News tonight, Memphis police say 3 people have been shot in South Memphis near Lemoyne-Owen College. The shooting happened around 6:40 this evening on McMillan Street. One person was pronounced dead at the scene, 2 others taken to the hospital in critical condition. Our crews took this video just moments ago. One person remains critical, the other is listed as stable. MPD says the suspect fled the scene in a dark-colored sedan. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH.
Man, you blessed you survived being shot once.
Facts.
Man, you survived being shot twice. You truly blessed. You got a purpose on this earth, I would think. And if you didn't before, at that very moment, you should believe in God. What if I told you the story gets more treacherous? What if I told you both times you were shot was in the face? First time with a 7.6.
Hold on. Hell no. Go back. I know I didn't hear that right.
What if I told you both times you were shot was in the face? First time with a 7.62 and the second time with a 2.23. And on top of all that,
You know God was on your side heavy. If you survived a shot to the face with a 7.62, God was on your side for sure. For sure. Then a 2.23, bro, yeah, bro. You living for a reason.
the latest incident was on your birthday. For days, people close to you and enemies were speculating your fate. You know how this world works. Some happy for you, some not. That's just how life operates. Then you had a well-known informant who's a rapper who we once covered post your picture in the hospital bed with your face swollen. And at that point, the speculation grew. Is you really dead? Is he living? What really happened? And at that point, you gotta ask yourself, how that person even get this picture? Then you realize in a city like the place we going today, the very person you cool with could have a baby by your own enemy's little sister. And I'm not saying that's the scenario of what actually happened here, but it shows you how close people play with fire, knowing they not built to separate themselves. Because the rapper we talk about here today might have been plotted on by someone he cool with. I mean, it was his birthday, and the person in your circle, while you in the hospital bed, has sent out your photo. And at that moment, you gotta know you got somebody around you at a vulnerable moment who's not to be trusted. But who and why? Well, for starters, after doing my research, and which we'll later break down in this video, this rapper keep hanging with new members or different crews. Some connected to the people he once did.
That's the type of shit that get you put in a blender, caught in a blender. You jumping around on crews, get one crew and stick with it. And me personally, I've never been the type of nigga to be in no clique, crew, gang, none of that. I just always did my little sports and I rock by myself, really. But Yeah, that can get you easily caught in a blender. Just being around multiple different cliques and shit. Yeah, that
So knowing all that, this could be a play, or it can be revenge for a recent incident at a local Memphis casino, which led to a rapper, this rapper spitting on a man. And we all know, spitting on a man is like an early calling for your grave.
Spitting on a man or a woman, that is the most disrespectful thing you could do. Like, the most disrespectful. That shit is so fucking disrespectful. Bro. Let's just see what happened.
Now, I know that was a lot, but that's what I'm here for, fam. We're gonna break down this in chronological order. Briefly speak on the latest incident involving this rapper. For those who don't know, we once covered him when he first got shot in the face. Today we're gonna expose who this man is once again, his recent incident, what's been floating around on social media, and see if we could take a lesson from this today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angles. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. I never thought I'd see the time of day, but they paying me now to let y'all know how to make some money out while y'all watching me. Man, we family. Of course I'ma do it. So the name of this app called Free Cash App. You basically plan a picture, get directly to the app. For the inconvenience, I'ma leave y'all $5. That's a gift from me to you. Fam, meet Robert Mitchell, aka Trey Slime. He from the Ridgecrest Apartments in Memphis. Those might be familiar with the neighborhood as once home to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Now in the previous story, I'll leave the link in the bio, we talked about Trey Slime upbringing. Him at a very early age getting arrested for stealing someone's car, selling it back to him. It was a lady from the neighborhood who knew him. To give you a brief rundown, this happened May 23rd, 2022. The local rapper was arrested after Memphis police say he stole a woman's car and tried to sell it back to her for $3,000. The woman reported her 2012 Infiniti stolen at a local hotel on BB King Boulevard. She said she was contacted by someone who was related to her friend, who she knew through social media. She asked for proof.
That's the brokest shit you can ever do, trying to steal somebody's car and make them buy it back. Or had them
that
buy
he had the car and set up a time and place to buy it back. She then informed police, who showed up to the meeting and took the man into custody.
Come on now.
Robert Mitchell was arrested and charged with auto theft and extortion. He later spoke on it in an interview. Check it out.
Put up Trey Slime. He did something a few years back.
Oh, yeah, he stole the car, sold it back.
Stole the car and sold it back. Throughout. That shit made the breakfast.
How you sell it back if you went to jail for it? I'm lost.
You stupid, bro.
She was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
A man is in jail after police say he stole a car, then tried to sell it back to the victim.
Boy, you stupid, boy.
Indigo Hotel off BB King Boulevard. Police say Robert Mitchell stole a G37 Infiniti and then called the victim saying, well, they could get the car back for $3,000. That person agreed on the location, and then police met the suspect there. He left the scene, but they later caught up with him. Mitchell is now facing theft of property charges and extortion as well.
So what happened with that? Tell us what happened. Is the case dropped? You clear on that?
Yeah. Somebody stole the car, and I knew something about. Nah, they blind me. I knew somebody. A young nigga stole the car. I knew.
You stuttering too much. What happened?
I knew the person who car was, so I tried to help them get it back. Tried to sell it back. They tried to come catch me. They did not catch me right there. They lying. I turned myself in.
Oh, you trained?
I had a warrant. They never caught me.
Okay. So you turned yourself in, and what happened after that?
Shot. Went to court for it a couple times.
Did they charge you for stealing?
Nah, they ain't charge me. You can't charge me for theft of property if you don't even got the car. They never got the car.
They never got the car?
No.
Oh, wow.
They never got the car.
That's a good thing to know. So if a car gets stolen.
What do you mean that's a good thing to know, dude? That's the whole evidence. If they report a car stolen, they need the car in order. Boy, ooh.
And they can't find the car, you can't get charged for theft of property. Shit. You can't find the car.
How? Who stole it? Did you see me steal it? No. It automatically should be joyriding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you don't.
Oh boy.
And shortly after that interview, Trey Slime would keep getting pressure. 2 months later, he was shot in his face inside his neighborhood, Ridgecrest Apartments, broad daylight, by what some say a crackhead. Not to mention, it was unfortunate that a little kid was shot in the process. And they both managed to survive. For those not sure about what I'm talking about, check out a live.
See, I don't be understanding that, bro. Like you were seen at the beginning of the video up in a bankroll in one of your little videos, bro. Why don't you move? Why don't you go move somewhere cool? Like, I don't be understanding why people get all this money and stay inside of danger. Like,
there's some shit finna go on now. Church flag. They don't care about the kids. They don't care about the kids. Yeah, they don't care about the kids. Huh? The boys right here. Man, they got shot. He got shot up.
Hey, guys, I responded to a shooting 2610 Woodcliff Drive number 1 and 1603 to be PRJ1. Also, another one in 2874 Shady Vista. A 6-year-old juvenile has been shot in the face, 2610 Woodcliff apartment number 1. Check. Anyway, unit 22 is going to be transporting the regional 1 male in critical condition. Check. So we got unit 22 to...
153. What time you call from that? What time we make things?
Call came in at 1602. First call vaccine at 1606.
106. The both victims in what were their condition? 934 critical.
106. Showing the victim is the LeBronner, the 6-year-old, showing non-critical, but the victim at the mid was still showing critical.
As you heard on the police scanner, fam, it wasn't just Trey Slime who was shot in the face, but also the 6-year-old victim. And thank God they both survived. But just 2 months after that, Trey Slime would be wanted alongside another local rapper for a shooting that took place at a local gas station. The victims in the shooting told investigators that they recognized 2 of the gunmen as local rappers. Memphis police said it all happened May 18, 2025 during a shootout at a gas station on Range Line Road in Frazier. According to court documents, 3 armed robbers took a man's gun at gunpoint, then shot at him and his friend. That led to a shootout between the robbers and the victims, according to court records. The person killed was identified as Keyshawn Thomas. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Afterwards, the victims told police that they knew who the suspects were and identified them as a pair of local rappers known as YNC Trey Slime and Boo Two Guns. Real name Andre Scott to the left and Robert Mitchell to the right. According to court documents, MPD's gang unit identified the rappers by their real name. And Scott was 19. At that time, Mitchell was 23, about to turn 24. It was also noted that police arrested Scott for attempt murder in 2022. Earlier this year, police arrested him again after being caught with stolen guns, cars, and drugs. Records show he was initially held on a $250,000 bond, but the case got dismissed a few months later due to lack of probable cause. When it came to YNC Trey Slime, he still had a warrant for his arrest. He went on the run. People say he was in the city. Some say he was out of town. But records show he was the 3rd suspect, one who wasn't identified at the time. But a month later, police say YNC Trey Slime was no longer a suspect in the case. Investigators were working to identify the other 2 suspects. How they found out? Police say they identified Andre Scott as a suspect in the case after finding his fingerprints on a case of Sprite at the scene. They also said while watching surveillance video, police say they noticed that the men put both of his hands on a case of Sprite before fleeing the scene. That case was seized by police and tested for prints. The men repeatedly told police they recognized the 2 suspects as rappers. Police say the prints on the case of Sprite came back as a match for Scott, and the victim who robbed further identified them, and the photo lined up as the man responsible. Scott was taken into custody on Tuesday and charged with 1st-degree murder and preparation of robbery. At that time, YNC Trey Slime took the notoriety to drop some new music using 50 Cent instrumental. Mini Me.
He got shot up.
I got Hitman.
Many man. Wish death upon me. Blood at my eye, clutching block 23.
But here's where things get a little rocky. During this time, YNC Trey Slime will be hanging around EBG, another gang who unfortunately got many enemies. Now for those who don't know, EBG stands for Ebezel Gang, in honor of Ebezel, who was unfortunately killed in a scooter crash in 2015. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. It's located on Crockett Place, known to be dissed by rappers like Set, who dissed a well-known member of EBG named Said, who been missing for years now. His father had put out an award, and they known him to be dissed. They didn't piss that off, a song that quoted, "Don't come around asking about Said's. Fuck the ops crazy, I said what I said."
Nigga, my whole thing smoking the dead. Don't come around asking about Said. Fuck out crazy, I said what I said. Smoking on blood, still be looking for Said. Come down, take nigga, do what you said. No rap, no fake, look courage.
Then you got EBG, E-Jizzle, who's currently incarcerated on serious charges, which we also covered. I'll leave the link in the bio. He's been dissed on a number of times by Pooh Shiesty.
Ooh, I can't walk. I can't walk.
I can't do this. Nigga, I can't do this.
That's cold.
And it's important I say all that to say this. YNC Trey Slime made a cameo appearance in an On the Couch interview. Based out of Chicago, but he did an episode in Memphis on Crockett. And as mentioned, Trey Slime was there. Check out the clip.
Go ahead. With us, y'all put on the
Now you see that later on in that year, during the holidays of 2025, YNC Trey Slime was seen with Big 30, who, as we know, is very close and some would say right hand to Pooh Shiesty. They was leaving the casino, and a situation took place where allegedly YNC Trey Slime had spit on a member from EBG, and he claimed his man that hit him. He went recording outside the casino, and that's how the world knew Big 30 was with him. Now the person he was talking about was EBG Thizzle. He later responded, but first, check out what YNC Trey Slime had to say.
I just ran to Trey Deals at the casino, spits cold in his face, and my nigga just smacked the shit out of him. On God, am I lying? I swear to God, he did not jump in or none of that. On God, ball didn't do nothing. I just spit in his face. Mine now ready to run, cuz. The police did a U-turn, that when he started cussing. That man wasn't even finna talk. Mine really tried to run out the jump when he seen me. I had to scream at name.
Spit on me, word. Yo, nigga hit my dread. You ain't spit nowhere near me, nigga. You was 10, 15 feet away from me. What the fuck is you talking about? And I'm still in the casino. Me and my nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You just talking, running your mouth, nigga. You know what I mean? You niggas ain't no shit, cuz on my soul. B-Day-T. You could have said anything in the world, boy. You could have said you smacked me, hit me, but spit on my nigga. Grab, you ain't spit nowhere near me, young nigga. You spit on the ground, young nigga. And I walked up on you, Big 30, all y'all. By myself, Dolo, me. MT Swan one time, but this shit.
I was mentioned, that was during the holidays. But it seemed that karma catch up with him once again. It was January 4th, 2026. One person wrote, "Happy birthday, Trey Day. Me and the boys love you and pray that you had many more. #bonus sign." But hours later, at an undisclosed location, YNC Trey Slime would be shot in the face. And the only reason the public was able to find out, not because the news said it, not because his family, but because his enemies were celebrating and mentioning it online. And because the facts they was claiming had went uncontested, friends, close associates, and people who wasn't aware of the situation started to grow more concerned until eventually a picture has circulated online. And what seems to be YNC Trey Slime, and the reason we know is because of a tattoo, unfortunately shot in the head. And for his family respect, I can't play the picture. I'm sorry, show it. But here's the thing. The person who posted it was a man we once covered who was unfortunately in paperwork. I'll leave the link in the bio for that as well. It makes you wonder if they was able to get that picture of YNC Trey Slime inside the hospital. Is everyone around him really his friend? And could they possibly be involved in him being shot on his birthday? Not to mention, he been hanging around people who's known to be his enemy or associates to his enemies. So it's hard to depict until authorities put it in black and white. But recently, family had went to social media to confirm these allegations. And then now deleted post quoting, "Why ain't you know surviving 2 face shots? And God was on his side." In which I believe if he did, he truly was. Thank God he's still living. But as we mentioned at the very, very beginning, if he didn't believe in God, Trey Slime, at this very moment you should. The fact you got so many enemies and making yourself so easily to get in contact with, you wouldn't know where this coming from. And then your picture floating around on social media while you in a hospital bed. So somebody with you right now at your most vulnerable moment in life to this point leaking that photo to your enemy. Let that sink in. I'm sending.
Ooh, ooh. You know it's somebody in your circle that's fucking you over and you can't do nothing about it. You in the hospital bed, can't do nothing about it, in critical condition. That shit crazy, boy. That's crazy.
Prayers for everyone involved.
Yeah, but that's the video, y'all. Damn, man, that's crazy. At an undisclosed location. He cool with hoods that's not cool with. Yeah, it's a lot mixy. It's mixy. It sound like some backdoor activity was going on if you ask me personally, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all rock with me, man, share the channel. Other than that, I'm gonna get you on the next one, man. Y'all be safe.